What's up, Yes Gamers? Robert the Bruce here, and today I'm rocking the DAO. Now, I know it's not a new weapon, but it's a weapon that I think is often overlooked because of its reloading time. If you like this shotgun, though, I think it's a weapon that can be used very well if you're willing to adjust your gameplay when you have to reload. But more on that later. The DAO stats are similar to other shotguns like the Sega or DBV. Big difference here is that it holds more shells, but takes longer to reload. Having 12 shells at your disposal is really awesome. I like to pair this gun with the buckshot and the full choke. I get solid range with the full choke, and the buckshot throws out some serious hurt at closer ranges. The recent patch improved bullet velocity on slugs as well, so if you like slugs, they are an even better option now. Let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, though. The reload time. It takes forever. Sandlot reference, nailed it. Honestly, though, reloading this gun takes so long. When I start to do it, I'll daydream that I'm using some old musket in a Civil War, because it feels that slow. It was the long, cold winter of 1863 when General Robert the Bruce decided to reload. During the following few months it took to reload his DAO, he penned a letter back home detailing the harsh realities of war. And we're back. So how do you deal with this? Well, there are a couple of strategies that I keep in mind. Number one is that you can reload cancel in the midst of reloading if a bad guy shows up. Just start shooting at him, and whatever shells you've managed to reload up to this point will be available to fire. You don't have to sit and wait for the entire reload to get done once you start it. Number two, quite simply, find a moderately safe place, start the reload, and just keep your head on a swivel. If you're like me, you hate ducking out of the battle for a minute, but with this gun, it's just what you have to deal with. Once you're back up to a full 12 shells, you can take on a lot of baddies before needing to reload again, so the nice thing is that you aren't having to do this after every couple of bad guys. Unless you're a terrible shot. My last piece of advice is to take a sidearm that is well suited for long range. Whenever I was approaching an area that was more wide open, I'd switch to my pistol just to be ready. As I got back to close quarters areas again, I'd switch back to the DAO. This way I'm suited to engage enemies in whatever environment instead of being caught off guard. If a decent portion of the map is close quarters, it makes more sense to hang out there most of the time, but occasionally we all have to cross an open area at some point. If you ditched this shoddy early on, I urge you to give it a try again. It's a lot of fun, extremely effective, and when you plan in advance how you'll handle the reloads, it really just works well in a lot of situations. You don't find yourself stuck with no ammo. Hit me up in the comments with your own shotgun strategies, and, as always, I'll see you in my next video.